is a tables, ladders and chairs match with the winner putting his opponent through the table. Gentlemen, would you please go back to your corners? I've got a very special announcement to make. Before the conditions for our final match, I have an announcement to make to you, the people of Gravesend, and to you two wrestlers. So Tate, please listen. Nino, please listen. Our next show back here on Wednesday, the 29th of October during half-term week. You, Tate, and you, Nino, are both contracted to be available for that show. Now, the winner of this tables, ladders and chairs match will be the wrestler that puts his opponent through the table. But the winner will be back here on Wednesday the 29th of October and will get the chance to challenge any Rumble champion of their choosing. But it will not be a normal championship match. It will be inside a 16-foot steel cage! A steel cage. There will be 2 matches on that night, and the winner of this match tonight will be in one of those matches. So if you win, you can challenge any Rumble champion. If you win, Nino, you can challenge any Rumble champion to put their title on the line inside a 16-foot steel cage around the ring here in Gravesend. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously we have had 3 full houses on the bounce. If you're coming on Wednesday the 29th of October, we seriously recommend you book your tickets as early as you are able so you do not miss out on 2 matches inside a steel cage. Ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, the All Nations Wrestling Champion, Tate Mayfairs. And from the red corner, the Malmason British Lightweight Champion, Nino Bryant. The winner puts his opponent through the table and gets to challenge any Rumble champion on the next show. Commence wrestling!
Commence wrestling indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron Nix. Welcome back to Rumble Wrestling TV on the Rumble Wrestling YouTube channel. It's main event time. Anton Green in a man in the middle between Tate Mayfairs and Nino Bryant. He snaps off a beautiful Hurricane Runner to get this match off and running. Lovely standing drop kick as well. It is tables, ladders and chairs. Oh my, no disqualifications, no countouts. There must be a winner, and that winner must put their opponent through a table. Meanwhile, Tate Mayfairs has applied a steel chair. Well, he's going to apply a steel chair to the chrome dome of Nino Bryant. But Nino Bryant puts the brakes on, very aware of what Tate Mayfairs is up to. You want to talk about bad blood. You want to talk about 2 men who know each other better than anyone else. 2 men who have had enough of each other. That is Nino Bryant and Tate Mayfairs. And Nino Bryant has sworn blind that this is the year that he stops Tate Mayfairs in his tracks to the end.
Please remain seated at all times during this match.
Absolutely, of course. You definitely want to remain seated. You want to keep your eyes glued to this matchup. And of course, a very dangerous environment is TLC as Nino Bryant puts the brakes on and grabs the chair for himself, and Tate Mayfairs is running for the rafter. Come on. Well, bottom line is it is no disqualification. And Shen Wu, always the X Factor, as Tate Mayfairs drives that steel chair into the gut and across the back of Nino Bryant. And this is exactly what Nino Bryant would have feared most, but ultimately in a no disqualification matchup as that chair just clatters across the spine of Nino Bryant. There's absolutely nothing illegal here, so Shin Wu can get involved as much as he pleases. Frankly, I'm Surprised he's not in the ring, and this isn't a handicap match, but apparently Tate Mayfairs has some level of dignity still, and of course Tate Mayfairs, the ever-present and reigning All-Nations champion, and Nino Bryant, you want to talk about ever-present, the one and only Mal Mason British lightweight champion. Oh my God almighty, Tate Mayfairs is going to drive the end of that chair right into the skull, right into the eye socket of Nino Bryant if he has the opportunity, and Nino Bryant desperately trying to fight back, trying to will himself away from that chair, and a back elbow creates some sort of separation. Oh my God, a drop toe hold to the chair. And Tate Mayfairs went through and chest first right across that steel chair. Nasty disposition, could crush a larynx, could quite seriously do everlasting damage to your opponent, as Nino Bryant now has the chair and just crashes it across the spine of Tate Mayfairs. It's tables, ladders and chairs, and there's a Van Daminator right across the skull. Nino Bryant is going to have to utilise all of his athleticism, all of his experience here. Obviously, Tate Mayfairs has the experience edge. He has the size and weight advantage. Not by much these days, though. Nino Bryant in magnificent condition, though. Nino Bryant, of course, is required to be under the 11-stone mark to be a lightweight champion. And he has obviously kept himself in phenomenal shape to keep up that weight regime. And Nino Bryant now, it looks like Shen Wu was trying to grab the table, and Nino Bryant said, "Give me that table, you absolute nefarious being." And here we go, and seems to be a lot of posturing right now as Nino Bryant is trying to drag the table away from Shen Wu, who has stuck his nose in to business that, frankly, is none of his for a number of months, if not years. And meanwhile, Tate Mayfairs using that distraction to get the upper hand on Nino Bryant. Tables, ladders and chairs, ladies and gentlemen, our main event here at a sold-out Woodville Theatre. And of course, you would have heard Stephen Barker mention the fact that the winner of this matchup will have the opportunity to challenge for a title of his choosing when we return on October 29th. There are still some tickets available, but there aren't many left, and I highly suggest you head to rumblewrestling.com if you want to secure your seat right now for October 29th. That's a Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen, in October. It is going to be rammed to the rafters. It's going to be red hot, as always, here, thanks to the Rumble faithful. Meanwhile, there seems to be, oh, look out! Nino Bryant was able to escape using some athleticism and puts the brakes on as Tate Mayfairs, oh my God, look at luckily Tate Mayfairs is more flexible than he appears. And Shen Wu, once again, sticking his nose in. The bottom line is, whether you like it or you lump it, this is legal in this matchup. TLC is no disqualification. That means that Tate Mayfairs and Shen Wu can do as they please. But turnabout is fair play. Nino Bryant can do as he pleases. And Tate Mayfairs is very happy with his manager, Shen Wu. Shen Wu, of course, is entitled to be out here. Does have a manager's license, a valid one, might I add. That was checked before this matchup because we knew, frankly, that Shen Wu was going to be causing untold amounts of damage on the outside. He's already paid extreme dividends if you are Tate Mayfairs. Actually, Tom Green, there's not really much he could do as our boy, Nino Bryant, up in the fireman's carrying. Pretty obvious what Tate is looking to do. He's looking to stuff Nino Bryant through that table. And, oh, look out! Oh, man, you want to talk about Matrix-like athleticism. It's bullet time if you are, of course, Tate Mayfairs. Look out. Nino Bryant's looking to build up a head of steel. Oh, man, and Tate Mayfairs pulled the ropes down, and now both men teetering on the apron right in front of this table. If one of them goes through it right now, then the match is it's over. It's done with, and we will have a winner. Who's that going to be? Good God almighty, I think Tate was looking to suplex Nino. Super kicks Tate Mayfairs right back into the ring. Fortune favours Tate Mayfairs on that super kick because he could have quite easily fallen off the apron through the table, and instead he just happened to be propelled back into the ring. And meanwhile, Shen Wu is trying to remove the table so that Nino Bryant can't use it, and he gets a big old PK right across the face for his troubles. Serves him right, frankly, for sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. Nino Bryant now trying to successfully putting the table back in the ring, and Tate Mayfairs looking to grab. Oh, look, he's got the frame of that. Oh, he's wrapped it around the neck, and like it or lump it, that is very smart. Now using it to choke the life out of Nino Bryant on the ropes. Think about just how harsh just how violent a disposition Tate Mayfairs has, that he's willing to wrap a steel chair around a man in his early 20s like Nino Bryant, looking to try and put out the light of one of the brightest talents in all of British professional wrestling. And Nino Bryant, not just in Rumble Wrestling, but far beyond, is becoming the megastar that we all knew he already was. But Rumble Wrestling is the place where Nino Bryant truly found himself on the map, and now he finds himself on the canvas as Tate Mayfairs drops an elbow right across the chest, following that scoop slam, and Tate Mayfairs in full control of Nino Bryant. I've had the pleasure of calling so many of these matches over the years. These two have wrestled each other in every single match you can imagine. And by the way, these two wrestled each other inside a steel cage in the first ever main event steel cage match for Rumble Wrestling. Of course, Sid Manelli and Mr. USA were part of the first ever steel cage match, which was the penultimate matchup on that night. But Tate Mayfairs and Nino Bryant, obviously a lot of bad blood, a lot of history. Take a photo of Tate Mayfairs as he drives those educated fists right into the face, right into the chin of Nino Bryant. See Nino Bryant worse for wear after the onslaught of offense courtesy of Tate Mayfairs, and Shen Wu playing cheerleader right now on the outside, making a lot of noise. Oh wow. Oh, look out. Oh, Nino Bryant has reversed the Irish Whip. I think he was looking to drive. Tate Mayfairs through the table. Mayfairs puts the brakes on. Looks to catch Nino Bryant. European upcut in the corner. Nino Bryant gets shoved off by Tate Mayfairs, but he's coming back like a rabid dog. Oh no. Power slam. Tate Mayfairs is going to try and power slam Nino Bryant through the table. Bryant puts the brakes on once again, but catches a boot to the face. It's all about fight or flight in a TLC matchup. Everything's legal. Matt Raven, of course, at ringside, catching the front here. And a take trigger right to the side of the skull. That could have caused the damage. That could be enough to incapacitate your opponent, enough to stick them through a table. Because that's the name of the game here. The winner of this matchup is the one who can drive their opponent through that table. Obviously, that requires an extra level of incapacitation. You've got to really wear down your opponent. You've got to beat the everlasting crap out of them so that you can drive them through the wood. Tate Mayfairs has Nino Bryant hooked and ready, and no doubt will be looking for that inverted fisherman suplex buster, and Nino Bryant able to escape. Ducks the back elbow attempt, ducks the clothesline attempt as well. A vintage offense with that Claymore kick right to the face of Tate Mayfairs, and Nino Bryant says, we're done here, looking for his patented tornado DDT. That might be enough normally to finish a match off. You'd think he would go for the pin, but of course, no pinfalls in this matchup. Nino Bryant scrambling to the outside, has an idea of what he wants to do. There are bodies everywhere, of course. We've got ANDMedia at ringside. We've got Matt Raven at ringside, capturing all the action. And we've got Shen Wu at ringside as well. And it looks like the ladder portion of the matchup is about to enter the fray. And Shen Wu, I think Shen Wu was about to grab that ladder off of Nino Bryant. Nino Bryant says, you come near me and I'm going to stick this ladder right in the breadbasket, sunshine. And meanwhile, that distraction was still enough for Tate Mayfairs to try and wrestle the ladder away from Nino Bryant. And oh my God, an inadvertent collision, I think. Maybe Tate Mayfairs was unaware. I think Nino Bryant was far more aware of what he was doing, and like a pendulum, that ladder just swung back into the chin of Tate Mayfairs, and that's certainly not going to help, man. It's a European uppercut in the corner. And a beautiful standing drop kick, lovely athleticism, and Tate Mayfairs is almost out of the ring. Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, a TLC main event. The winner will get to choose whatever title match he wishes to choose for October 29th when we return, and they will be inside a 16-foot steel cage as a rather unique use of the ladder there. And now, with the ladder pinning Tate Mayfairs in the corner, Nino Bryant is raining down blows on the skull of Tateness's greatness. Oh, look out. Tate Mayfairs using his power, but he gets the ladder drop kick right back into him, and each man seems to have quite the answer. And obviously the X factor in this matchup is the use of the weapons and how you choose to use them, and the more innovative you are, the less likely your opponent is going to have an answer for said offense. And Bryant now retrieving Tate Mayfairs from the corner. Mayfairs explodes. Super kick on the jaw, on the money. You saw the spit fly out of the mouth of Tate Mayfairs. He got clotted right in the chin. Now Nino Bryant looking to set up this ladder in the middle of the ring. My cards just for guessing what's on Nino Bryant's mind here is Tate Mayfairs. He's pretty much out cold on that table. He certainly doesn't seem to be moving around. And Nino Bryant, I think he's going to do something extremely dangerous here. He's going to risk life and limb. Oh no, Tate Mayfairs has come alive once again as Nino Bryant is teetering on the ladder and he gets driven back into the corner with the ladder driving into his body as well. Absolutely no give there whatsoever. It's bad enough falling from such a height into the corner, but with a ladder in play as well. And now Tate Mayfairs just placing that ladder on top of Nino Bryant, who's crumpled in the corner and just stamping on it. Absolutely no love lost between Nino Bryant and Tate Mayfairs. Tate Mayfairs made it very clear he hates Nino Bryant, that he wants to decapitate him in front of this audience. And Nino Bryant has said, by the time that 2025 is done, I will be responsible for the end of your career, particularly when it comes to wrestling inside the Woodville in Gravesend, as Tate Mayfairs just crashes that ladder with absolutely no remorse across the body of a pro Nino Bryant. We hate Tate. Oh, the cries as the ladder once again just comes crashing down, and just solid steel, solid metal crashing against the human body. The human body is not designed, by the way, to absorb this kind of punishment, which gives you an idea of just how incredibly well trained and just how well conditioned our professional wrestlers are, particularly here at Rumble Wrestling, the very best of British professional wrestling. Good God almighty, I mean, Tate Mayfairs would happily cave in the skull of Nino Bryant if he could. Nino Bryant now with a tug of war. Both of these men posturing, trying to retrieve this ladder, recognising that this is the biggest weapon of them all. Oh, come on. Well, it's no DQ, and ultimately there was always going to be friendly fire involved, and Anton Green has been wiped out, just like Tate Mayfairs just got wiped out with another vicious super kick on the chin. And now Nino Bryant is going to try and revive our referee, because the bottom line is, yes, you can still win this matchup, but you need a referee. And meanwhile, Shenwu with powder to the eyes, a foreign object right into the eyes of Nino Bryant, who is now completely unsighted. And Tate Mayfairs with a ripcord knee right in the face of Nino Bryant, and the inverted fisherman's buster suplex right in the middle of the ring. That powder to the eyes truly was and has been forevermore the X Factor, the real modus operandi of Shenwu, and it has paid extreme dividends here. Yeah, he looks very happy with himself, doesn't he? Look at him beaming from ear to ear as Shenwu, as a knife-edge chop is applied to Nino Bryant, who is teetering precariously on the second rope. Tate Mayfairs has placed the ladder, he's placed the table. Pretty obvious what's going on here as Shenwu shows off the All Nations belt that belongs to Tate Mayfairs. Tate Mayfairs now has ascended the ladder, and I do believe is looking for the mother of all superplexes through the ladder. It's pretty obvious what he's going to do here. He's got him in position. Oh, good God almighty. This match is about to come crashing to a ferocious end. As unfortunately, our referee Anton Green is out. I might point out, by the way, that referee Anton Green is here to call the winner of the matchup. I don't know how he's supposed to do that if he can't see. Right now, he's incapacitated in the corner after being sandwiched between Nino Bryant and the turnbuckle. Oh my God! Nino Bryant has won this matchup. Tate Mayfairs has gone crashing through the table, but Anton Green is still incapacitated, ladies and gentlemen. You might have noticed that the bell hasn't rung. Nino Bryant has won this matchup, but Anton Green has not seen the victory, at least not yet. Oh, I think Shenwu has recognised that, and he's getting in the ring. Come on, the All Nations belt just got crashed right across the dome of Nino Bryant, and Shenwu is trying to direct some traffic here as Anton Green is trying to... Oh, what the hell is going on here? Tate Mayfairs went through the table. Nino Bryant has now been placed on the broken table courtesy of Shenwu and interference. Anton Green has to call what he sees, and Anton Green, I do believe, he's saying that Tate Mayfairs is the winner of this matchup, and that is a garbage decision, because ultimately it's him who went through the table, not Nino Bryant.
Your referee's decision, the winner, Tate Mayfairs.
Well, that's a damn shame is what that is. That is a garbage decision. Obviously, Stephen Barker has the call by the referee's decision. And what the referee saw was a pro Nino Bryant laying in the table thanks to that cheap shot from Shen Wu with the gold. And Tate Mayfairs is once again going to get out of Dodge without technically winning this matchup. The record books will state he won, but that is frankly not the story.
How dare you ungrateful people call me a cheater? After all I put my body through for your entertainment, you, Nino, just like all these people in Gravesend, a sorry, pathetic, sore loser. At the end of the day, it's not how it's done, it's whether you win or not. And what I'm looking at is a winner in myself and a man